Oh, that was a nice little treat, you vanishing on the show toward the end.
Oh, yeah, I bet it was fun for you.
Yeah. You know, I carried it. I carried it, brother.
That's okay.
Yeah, that Xbox thing is terrible.
Oh, yeah, so you know all about that, right?
The only thing you gamers have to do is not buy that fucking thing.
I will not buy that fucking thing. PS4 all the way.
I want that thing to come out, and I want them to have, like, an asinine amount of low sales.
Abysmal. I hope it's fucking abysmal.
Like, when a business gets into that groove where they're just like, oh, no matter what we do, they'll buy it, so we'll just do whatever the fuck we want. Like, they need to be taught a lesson that if they do fucked up shit to the audience or their customers, that people are going to be like, well, we just won't buy your shit anymore, and that's that.
It's like, and it's not just with Xbox One. And this is someone who's a big gamer and has been paying attention to everything that's going on. The gaming industry is like slowly trying to fuck everything up in terms of like things that we've always had. We've always been able to buy used games and play them without any fees. We've always been able to fucking give our games to our friends and have them fucking play them without any fees or anything to worry about. You know, now that's going to be an issue. Now it's like, lately it's like, to play online, there's extra fees and there's extra things. It's just like, stop trying to squeeze every fucking dime out of us.
Literally nickel and diming us. That's where that term comes from.
Literally nickel and dime, and like you make so much money off just the sales of your fucking consoles and the video games that each company has. Like, be happy with that and let us do what we want with that after the fact. It's getting way out of fucking control, and that's like number one thing. Even above that is fucking. They made an Xbox where they didn't tell us anything in the way of advancement of gaming. They said, you can control your TV and look at TV, and oh boy, look how much TV you can watch with it.
Right, but you're trying to tell me that I can't be like, yo, Denny, you got to try this game. I'm going to lend it to you. Like, come on. Like,
no, I have to pay full price to unlock the game and upload it to my Xbox for me to play it.
Right.
I have to buy the fucking game.
Right. You're gonna just drive your fucking customers to not buy any of your shit, which is exactly what you fucking deserve.
Microsoft is out of it. They're so far.
You know what all this? You know all this bullshit started is when they discontinued the fucking Zune.
They did?
Yeah, they discontinued the Zune in 2011.
Why? They thought they couldn't compete with Apple?
I don't know what the reason was behind it, and then maybe it was because they were putting it in favor of the Windows phones that they've been popping out. But that was a bad move because the Zune's an awesome fucking piece of technology. Yeah. I mean, look, it was one of the only things that competed with the iPod. If you look for like a big space-wise, a big player to put all your music on, like something like an iPod that has 60, 120 gigabytes on it, there's nothing anymore.
That's it. It's just
iPod. You get like SanDisk, like Sanses that have like 4 and 8 gigabytes on it, and then you have like competition of that maybe. Like other companies make like little 8 gigabyte, 16 gigabyte. When you get up to like that 120 gigabyte range, there is nothing except the iPod. And occasionally, like Sony will make something for like 6 months and then pull it off the market.
Wow. It's ridiculous.
It's utter fucking garbage to tell people, oh, you can't lend anybody your games, and if you can't get an internet connection, you can't play any of your games. Like,
yeah.
Fuck that. Like, you can't do shit like that to people. I'm sorry. You can't tell people, like, you could buy stuff from us, but you can only use it in very specific ways that we choose. It's like, if I want to buy a golf club and use it as a fucking table, I might be an asshole, but I have the prerogative to do that. Like, if you're going to tell me, you could buy a game, but if by God, you don't have internet, what if there's a hurricane again, and we don't have internet for a week? Like, what happened, and I say, well, at least I can make myself feel better by finishing this game that I've been playing all month. Oh, I don't have internet. I can't play the game anymore. Because that makes sense.
It's fucked up. And like, all that is a problem, and then on top of that, their big deal is fucking, oh my God, you get this? Oh my God, do you get this? This is another thing, too. There's another thing too, and like I said, this might be hearsay, but this is what Andrew told me that he read this as well. Fucking, they have, you know how they have the Kinect,
Right.
where it's like, you know, like the fucking the motion bullshit.
Right.
It comes with the new Xbox, right? And to use Xbox, you have to have that like up and running, right?
Right.
Like for it to work or whatever. Like you can't just like take it off. So they're gonna have a thing, and this is like I really like. I need to find out for sure if it's real. The heat, they're gonna sense the heat like how many bodies are.
Oh,
in the room.
So someone else is next to you, and then they're not licensed to play the game. They won't play.
No, it's not that. It's like they're going to have a limit of how many people can be playing or just witnessing the game at a time, and then it'll stop and say, you got to pay more money because you're at like a max capacity of people that can fucking witness you playing a fucking game.
Yeah, no. Yeah, none of this is going to happen, Microsoft.
It's like, it's legit. It's Big Brother. It's fucking Nazi Germany.
This is beyond Big Brother, because Big Brother is like watching you for like a purpose to like take over the world. This is just like, we just want your fucking money, and we're going to find any possible way. Like, oh, there's too many people in the room. You owe us money. It's like, what?
Like, like I thought it was ridiculous.
But
like,
they seem to be forgetting that all of these people can just simply opt out and go, I'm not buying your stupid product then.
Yeah, I think that this is very penisy.
Like,
this is the definition of penisy.
Apply this business model to anything. If you went to a fucking bakery and bought a cake and then said, all right, how many people are eating this cake? Why? Because if you have more people eating this cake, you have to pay more money for the cake. That doesn't make any sense. What if people are just in the room with me when I eat the cake? They still got to pay. You still got to pay money for that. Well, what if I want to just give a piece of cake to like my mother? Well, she has to pay for a cake as well.
Yeah, did she buy the cake? No, the one then she's got to pay to have like a license to eat the fucking cake.
Right.
And it's like, oh, I'm gonna bring the leftover cake to my coworkers at work. I'm like, yeah, they all got to pay for it too.
Yeah, you know, this is great because this will make the whole video game industry between Sony and Nintendo again.
Yeah,
that's
Microsoft.
And
Microsoft came, and I enjoyed their Xbox 360, and hopefully they keep that Xbox Live service on the 360.
Oh, they'll kill that.
Forever.
They'll kill that. It's right away because they don't want you sticking to that. God forbid.
Yeah. Well, they have to keep it. They actually have to because they're not making the Xbox One backwards compatible.
Right.
So like, I have to be able to play. Like, granted,
you think they'll keep it up though? You think they'll kill it and be like, all right, it's time for you to upgrade, folks.
They have to because it's like, if they kill the live, like I would still like play all of my games offline, no problem. But so many, like a bunch of them have online.
And why aren't
functions.
they making it backward compatible?
That's just money, man. They I don't know.
Horrible. Just unbelievable.
The PS4 isn't backward compatible either, but neither is the PS3. And what are you gonna do? I'm playing PS3 as we speak.
Right. And you'll probably get a PS4 because the Xbox 360, the One, is not reasonable.
It's funny because I was going to get Xbox One. How stupid. I was actually going to get, like, before they even revealed Xbox One, they revealed the PS3 and, like, all the exclusives, and I was like, oh, well, I bought the Xbox first last time, and I only got the PS3, like, earlier this year. So I was just like, I think I'm going to go PS first this time because they're going to have like more of the exclusive I want to play. Like they have like the better licenses that I want to play. So I'm like, I'm just going to go with that. And maybe down the road I'll get the Xbox. Now it's like, oh, wow, thank you. I'm not going to get the Xbox at all.
Yeah. That's the easiest way. And you watch them backpedal immediately and say like, we've determined that, blah, blah, blah. Like it's much better for gamers if they don't have to pay to sit next to you when you play a game. Oh, duh. Like, but you just got to get that.
I can't believe it. Like, they're gonna have to change a lot of things before that thing comes out. Like, there's no way.
They'll try. They'll try to like ration things out and be like, okay, we won't get rid of this, but we're gonna keep this, or we're gonna, and they'll try to see what the sweet spot is where they get to do whatever they want to do and still keep customers coming. But I don't know. And I feel like the heyday of me playing video games was when I was like, a youngster to like teenager. Like ages like 7 to like 21, maybe 22. So you don't have money when you're 7 or 8 years old. Like, where am I getting all this? Where am I getting all this money as a 7-year-old to play to pay for all this shit?
Honestly, if I didn't know anything about games, right?
Mm-hmm.
If I didn't know a damn thing, and I had a 7-year-old or a 10-year-old, and I bought him I'm like, oh, the new gaming unit, and I just bought him this shit, and he was like, my dad, can I order a game online? And I'm like, oh yeah, sure, it's a game, order that, boom, pay for that. And he's just like, oh, Johnny's coming over, he's bringing a game, and he pop it in, and it's like
$50.
Oh, I can't. Johnny brought his game over and I can't play. It's like you gotta pay. I'm just like, oh, geez, really? And then it's just like, all my friends are coming over, we're gonna play a game. And it's like, we have too many people in the room to play this game, and it could read and it could see how many people, and we gotta pay another fee to have like the extra people. I'd be like, give me that thing. It's going. Goodbye.
Right.
like I just want to get. You have a thing. And then you buy games and you play the fucking game. That's it. Like, where are all these other fees? It's out of control.
Well, easy solution. Don't buy the Xbox One.
I hope it fucking bankrupts Microsoft.
I do too. I mean, it's probably not going to.
No, I mean because Windows and everything.
Yeah.
Windows kind of has a damn near monopoly on PCs.
Yeah, but they don't have it in the gaming world.
They're gonna get demolished, and then PS4 is gonna rule everything because nobody likes the Wii U, and the Xbox One is laughable because of what they're doing. So Sony is gonna be just a whole bunch of rich gooks. It's gonna be great.
Rich gooks.
Yep, and that's that.
All right. All right. All right.